Yup, it's time, ladies and gentlemen.
Back again.
Because I want to show my best friend, Dimash Kudaibergen, Stranger, my favorite Dimash track. Now, this is, Dimash is not a stranger to my channel. I'm not a stranger to Dimash. But Dimash is a stranger to the new wave or whatever this is because I can't speak, You like that wordplay. But Dimash, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite track, my favorite performance together with Igor Krutoy. Now, Igor Krutoy is, let me see if I can catch him real quick. Oh no, we'll see him later in the video. Whenever, and this is like a rule or a thing, whenever you see Dimash and Igor Krutoy on the same stage, that means that Igor composed it.
Oh, okay.
Right? And Dimash is basically his instrument of making his composition to live, bringing it to life, right?
Okay.
So, let's get into it.
Okay.
Спасибо огромное. А теперь прозвучит новая песня. Примерно. You crown far as I can see. You crown underneath my feet. Strange.
That's Igor. Yeah.
In a stranger's land. New chance to know who I am if I have the strength to begin again.
Somewhere in my heart, in ancient times, I wandered through these valleys. I have climbed them on these hills.
Faces from us somehow divide their memories. I've said lost, I've lost, I feel them in me sing.
You know how long that was stuck in my head?
Oh, this is very beautiful, man. The choir, I think, in the background, and him singing, because it's kind of hard to have that in your head and really wanting to sing it, but you will never do it the way
the melody that's stuck in my head is that. That shit that lived rent free in my head for when I first checked this out a couple months ago.
Right. Yeah.
And it sounds so. It reminds me of like Prince of Persia. It reminds me of any Middle Eastern game that I've ever played.
Middle age.
It's that vibe, that sort of mysterious, like unveiling an ancient artifact, something like that.
Strolling in the forest.
Yeah, very movie-like. But the thing is with Dimash, did you know that he has his own movie production company?
No, I don't know Dimash, man. I don't know who he is.
So Dimash Kudaibergen has his own movie production. It's called KQ Entertainment, I believe, or KQ Production, something like that. Or DQ, sorry, DQ Productions. And he makes a lot of music videos himself that have very high value video.
Complements the song nicely.
Yeah, very high quality video production.
All right.
That it's almost like a movie. And I've checked out some of those. Some are 12 minutes. And it's like a short film.
Wow.
And he's doing the singing, and he's often playing a character in it.
Okay.
And what I find the coolest fact, the coolest Dimash fact of today that I think you're gonna like as well, I think he has like brown or black belt taekwondo.
Ooh, yeah, that's crazy.
And
man.
in some scenes, you see him doing some kicks. You know,
for real?
Yeah. There's, and you're like, what the hell? Because Dimash is, as you can hear, like la 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 la.
He just singing, man. He's not gonna beat my ass.
There's a dark side to Dimash, and I mean that in a, there's a dark side to Dimash, and I'm gonna show you that too. Where he's more rough around the edges, and he plays a character that is a baller, doing some kicks here and there. We're gonna check that out. But this is still, in terms of quality, in terms of structure and everything, one of my favorites. From Dimash.
It's sounding very beautiful, man.
Very nice.
Somewhere in my heart, in ancient times, I wandered through these valleys. I have climbed them on these hills. Faces from afar, somehow divide their memories. I've said lost, I've lost, I feel them in me sleep.
Coming out his mouth, bro. Bruh, that's still.
New crown for
Hold up.
Wow.
That's.
And then being able to switch back from that intensely high note as if it never happened.
It's coming out of the first of all, if you're not like me when I first, and also right now, like I haven't watched too much opera besides Dimash, maybe a couple of others. But if you are not familiar with this, and you hear a male doing those type voices,
I would be confused, man. I was thinking maybe it's all of the backup singers really reaching that note because I see the mouth open, but. I think Dimash is very, very talented.
I think, and I will die on this hill.
Okay.
I think Dimash is the best male, and I almost want to say best vocalist, but I'm just gonna say because of the lack of knowledge.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm confident in this is that Dimash is the best male vocalist.
Okay, yeah, that's quite a claim with so limited knowledge. Yeah.
I will say that, and I will die on this. And if people in the chat are like, no, but. Or in the comments are like, nah, this is a better singer than Dimash. Let
us know.
Yep, we'll watch it. Yeah, sure.
New ground underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land. New chains, don't know who I am if I have the strength to begin.
Wow. The
my butt
lung
cheeks
capacity on this dude, man.
Yeah, my butt cheeks were clenched throughout that whole. I was holding my breath. I was
this
like,
long?
God, bro! Even
to pass
the
out.
fourth, fifth time I'm listening, watching this still, bro. That is a note like so clean, so high, so pure, so.
Can we get a quick replay of how long it really lasts? This is insane. So consistent as well, man. No power loss whatsoever.
Dimash Kudabergen.
Игорь Крутой!
Браво!
Спасибо огромное! Спасибо большое. Люблю вас. Сильно. Пресильно.
Dimash is also
a lady killer.
A lady killer, 100%. Yeah. So the fan base is called the Deers.
The Deers.
As in, not deer as an animal, but as in my deer, right?
Wow, okay. Yeah, I was going to point out that he gets flowers because what I have noticed is that when it comes to opera, people are emotionally touched way sooner when looking at another genre. Mm-hmm. And for the people to grant flowers to the artist, I think, very much embodies that soul, like feeling warmth and deer. So I think it is very fitting. I like
the deers, right?
The deers, yeah.
And you will see in your comments when do more Dimash, they will always say hello, my dear, and hello.
Oh wow, yeah. I love that.
It's a very respectful and loving community.
Wow.
Now I must say that in comparison to the stuff that you've already reacted to, the Dimash fan base is a little bit more on the older side, right? And I don't mean like dusty 90. I don't mean like old. I mean like people above. Let's say people above like 35. On average, listen to Dimash.
The old guys.
And I
35 plus.
Because when I do reactions to Dimash in the analytics, you can see. The age and the gender of people watching that video, and you can see that it's definitely all above like 55 and 35 or something.
Interesting fact for you guys as well.
Yeah. Now that means that also at these concerts, you will not see people going like wow, because everybody is just like
crying. Everybody,
oh my god! And I think you have to be a little bit older to.
Yeah, to really have the time to develop those emotional...
to be able to digest this, right?
Yes.
So, Dimash is also one I wanted to say. He is a lady, but he is, I think it's called bilingual. He can speak about 7 languages.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 languages, fluent. So, I don't know all of them out of my head. I know he can speak Chinese, French. He's from Kazakhstan, so they have their language from Kazakhstan. Russian, I think Ukraine. I'm not sure if he can speak Ukrainian as well.
Wow.
But
he's a genius.
Multiple.
He's a genius.
I think also Italian. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right, that's the opera language, right? Which you always hear in this typical operas that you see on the television.
Yes.
But man, that was Dimash. Do you have anything to say?
Amazing, man. My mind is blown.
Let us know in the comments. What we need to check out next. What he needs to check out next. What I need to check out. I've not seen everything from Dimash. I've seen a lot though. I've seen a bunch from Dimash.
Yeah.
So I definitely got more in stock for you today.
Yes, let us know, guys.
Yeah. Go subscribe to Dimash. Go check out Igor Krutoy. Links will be listed down below. Subscribe. Have a good day.